How does crime prevention through environmental design prevent crime? Hey guys, this is Jiren Lee. Now, in the United States of America, thousands of neighborhoods are suffering from crimes. Crimes bring terrible influences on residents and their neighborhoods. Exposure to violent and property crimes can damage people's health, property, and even development, and crime can drive neighborhoods into self-deterioration. Crimes also plays a uniquely crucial part in defining neighborhoods. Studies have shown that levels of crime in neighborhoods strongly result in residents' perception of crime and neighborhoods' property values. Different groups of people have different perception about crime. For instance, children perceive greater levels of crime and disorder than do other residents. So, can intentionally designed physical environment promote safety and prevent crime? How does it achieve it based on the theory of defensible space? What are the methods? Today I will demonstrate these questions to you in this video. So let me start with an introduction of the concept of defensible space theory. As defined in Newman's book Design Guidelines for Creating Defensible Space. Defensible space is a residential environment whose physical characteristics such as building layouts and site plan function to allow inhabitants themselves to become key agents in ensuring their security. Oscar Newman argued that good design can help the residents feel a sense of ownership and responsibility for the area around them, which will encourage them to defend it, and that the more space that is under control and influence of the residents, the less there is for the criminal to operate in. There are four key factors that create defensible space. First, territoriality, which exemplifies the notion that a man's home is his castle. According to the defensible space theory, a set of physical elements such as fencing and landscaping define series of boundaries to create a hierarchy of spaces: public, semi-public, semi-private, and then private. Here's an example. Fences split the public zone and private zone, and the sidewalk and escalated entrance indicates their transitions, which are semi-public space and semi-private space. Fences play the roles of access control as well. Second, natural surveillance, the link between an area's physical characteristics and the residents' ability to see what is happening around them. Instead of using technology to monitor the street, this kind of environmental design gives residents thorough sight to see what is going on outside their windows in real time. For instance, the design of this building makes residents be capable of seeing the semi-private space, semi-public space, public space from their private spaces. However, in these two cases, the residents' views are blocked, giving criminals chances to commit crime. What is more, lighting is an important part of natural surveillance as well. In the lower picture, the blind spots of lighting may result in weak natural surveillance and possibility of crime. Third, image, the capacity of the physical design to impart a sense of security. Here is an example from Design Guidelines for Creating Defensible Space by Oscar Newman. The high-rises on the left side were obviously isolated from the street, whereas Low-rise, high-density, street-facing housing on the right side was meant to bring the street within the control of the residents and be the key agent preventing crime. In this way, residents' perception of crime is reduced as well. The last one, milieu. Other features that may affect security. According to Newman, the proximity of a neighborhood to a busy commercial area can prevent crime. However, there is a voice from CPTED that is opposite to Newman. A new concept of access control is an important one. It denies the access to potential perpetrators, which prevent crime in a contrary way to that of Newman. This method is often associated with the technique of surveillance and target hardening. Speaking of target hardening, it is a new CPTED component that either catch culprits in action or prevent their presence and misdoings. This method is controversial among scholars because it is more a utilization of technologies, tools, authorities such as gate, lock, security cameras, alarms, and petrol police, rather than an actual environmental design. In conclusion, case studies and researches have proven effectiveness of these methods and notions of CPTED. Every strategy has significance both when they are combined to a greater environmental design and when it performs alone.